Welcome to Black Belt Beauty Radio, a podcast fueled by a passion to support your journey in developing your most beautiful and optimal performance in life. Each episode is driven with the intention to elevate your mind. When we elevate our mind, we elevate our life. So get ready. It's time to rise. Hey everyone, welcome back to Black Belt Beauty Radio. So you guys check it out. I had just recorded a 25-minute long Instasode and I was ready to finalize it and to post it. And before I tell you what happened, just for those of you who don't know what an Instasode is, it's basically an episode that is a replay of an Instagram post. It's always mindset focused. It's where I wrote something pretty heavy in words and I unpack, the words and go deeper into the focus behind them. So I had this rad episode. I was super excited about it. And, you guys, the program that I record on crashed. And when I rebooted it, the episode was not there. And that has never happened before. Never. It's just never happened. I've had it crash before, but it auto saves. And this time around, it just fucking didn't. And I have no idea why. Why this is so funny to me? Well, for a few reasons. But the first and most important one that I want to point out is because the other day while talking to one of my close girls, and telling her, I'm not really sure what episode I want to put out this week. I've been traveling. I've had a lot going on with work. I've got some really dope conversation episodes that are coming out, to follow this episode. But, this one I needed to put out for the week and it was going to be a solo episode. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And she's like, why don't you talk about how, finding the humor in the challenges is like when shit goes wrong, like, cause you do that and it's always so inspiring or empowering when you do that. And I just think that could be something really cool, for people to take in. And I thought of it and I loved that idea, but in that moment, I couldn't kind of connect with it to where, to make it an actual episode. So fucking fast forward, you guys, here I am. I just did this whole episode, which I'll come back to it, which is all about like loosening the grip, releasing tension, unnecessary tension to invite solutions and, our desired unfolding to, happen for us. Epic episode. And it's fucking gone. And guess what? It's the end of the day. I'm tired. Could I have started all over right now and recorded another episode just like it? Yeah, probably. But honestly, you guys, when I rebooted this shit and it wasn't there, I was like, I started laughing. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. And, it took a lot out of me to create that episode. Like I said, it's just been one of those stacked weeks. There's been business travel and I have, there's 3 avenues of business for me, celebrity makeup artist, podcast host, mindset and performance coach, and all of these career paths are very robust. So they're very, demanding of my attention and my time. And sometimes, certain avenues of for example, I had to travel, that adds a whole nother element of, kind of busyness and, just action basically and energy. And so, I really took a lot out of myself right now to record that episode. And I was so happy because I'm like, I post an episode every week. And guess what? When I post it, or whenever I'm recording this on a Sunday, I'm going to post it Sunday night. I was stoked because I was like, cool, you barely made the deadline. I usually post episodes, somewhere between Wednesday and Friday, but as long as I get one out every week, you guys, it's okay if it lands on a Sunday. It's going to happen sometimes right now. Yeah. So here I am. I don't have a fucking episode for you guys, but what I do have is this great idea that my girl Sam, just fucking put out there to me the other day. And lo and behold, I have a wonderful opportunity to now talk about this idea of finding the humor in, the moments where shit just doesn't work out, or when there's an oops, or, oh man, you guys, it's so important to do that too. Like, I could sit here right now and be so frustrated. I'm tired, like I said, and that's already going to add another element of kind of stress to the situation. I could sit here and be like, annoyed, but I am so fucking in the state of, are you serious right now? Seriously? That it's like forcing me to laugh. So, it's not the end of the world. I didn't lose money. I didn't, my car's okay. Nobody got hurt. So here's the thing. Like, I'm going to invite you all right now to look at a scenario in your life where maybe something didn't work out or something got hard, and but nobody got hurt. It wasn't, some kind of traumatic situation like that, but just where shit just like fucking, just wah wah. There's no better word. Can you find humor in it? And why it's so important is because guess what, you guys? I'm still going to, do my best right now to deliver something that will support you and elevate you. And then I'm going to pause. I'm going to just finish up my night, and I'm going to not beat myself up over the situation. I mean, here's the thing. This is very, very important. What could I do? Like, honestly, some things are truly out of our control, right? In fact, a lot of things are. But the one thing that we have always within our control is our perspective. So like I said, I can sit here right now and be fucking pissed and frustrated and annoyed and all that stuff. Or I can sit here and find the humor in it, because I actually think it's pretty unbelievable that this experience just happened when my girlfriend suggested to me the other day. I mean, I'm talking like 2 days ago, to talk about this concept of finding humor when things go, south on us, right? When things just, again, in a non-traumatic, hurtful kind of way. But when shit just gets hard, when a challenge comes up, and again, the best words are want, right? Can you find humor in it? Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's always a way to kind of laugh at the situation, make light of it. And, when we do this, I think it's so important because well, for so many reasons, right? It's like, who needs to add? I don't need to add extra stress to myself right now. No way. I'm already under pressure of like, I want to get, a great episode out for you guys, and within my weekly time frame that I'm absolutely 100% committed to. And, I'm already tired. I've already got, so much stuff that, so much other stuff that I've got to do. Why would I add more pressure to myself when I gave it my best, and, it's not my fault that shit crashed, right? It's just not. So, what could you look at in your life where the situation was out of your control? You did the best you could. You showed up, but it just turned out that way. Like, can you look at the situation and find any point of humor in it and invite some kind of ease and, even like fun in the situation of like, oh God, you got to be kidding me. When you replay the story to your people, are you going to make them laugh? Are you guys going to have a laugh in it? Are you going to look back at it and go, well, fuck, that was hard and that sucked, but I'm glad I could find the humor in it. I mean, it's important to do this, or to be able to do this. And I know that no, not every time is that going to be the case, but hey, when there is an opportunity that, does lend you this humorous, opportunity to just fucking laugh it off, cash in. I am right now. I really am. And, maybe this was everything that you guys needed to hear right now. Maybe, you just need to fucking laugh right now. Maybe things are hard in your life right now. Maybe that humor, this invitation to find some kind of humor in your scenarios, just inviting you to just laugh, is really what you need. I mean, each and every one of these episodes, especially the solo ones where it's just me, I'm always creating them with the intention to elevate your mind, to serve you on a very high level, to just fortify you, fortify your strength, your resiliency, your courage, your, relentlessness, your joy, even all of it. It's so important to me. That's my goal with each and every one of these episodes. And so, I do find value in creating this episode that is so fucking real. I mean, this is real time happening right now. And, keeping it real with you guys to say, oops, didn't work out, but guess what? It's kind of fucking funny to me. And can you look in your life right now and find humor in some challenging or didn't work out the way you wanted to kind of way and maybe laugh right now? I don't know. I hope so. I want you to laugh. Laughing is infectious. You know what I know about laughter? Well, a few things. One, I do it all the time and unapologetically. I have a cackle. I mean, listen, if you listen to this podcast, you know that clearly already. But I also love this idea that laughter is because there's so much joy in our body that we can't contain it. So it's like we have to laugh to let it out, right? And I also love this idea of it just being a tension release, because you can't laugh and be upset at the same time. You just actually can't. So maybe, I don't know, maybe right now you were just frustrated, or maybe you were sad, or maybe something, and just listening to this fucking, I don't know. I don't even know. I was about to be mean right now, but I'm not going to. I was about to say this joke of an episode, but it's not a joke. It's like real shit. It's real shit. This is real life happening. Oh, man. And guess what? The perfectionist in me, the type AAA, is it good enough? Is it good enough? I could always do better. Part of me, I'm telling you right now, she's going to scan this shit and she's not going to be, she's going to challenge me. I don't know if this is actually going to be put out. But I want it to. I'm going to fight her back a little bit, because I also want to, maybe this is a perfect time to say that sometimes things are going to be messy and they're not going to be perfect, and that there's perfection in that, as much as I want every episode to be kind of crispy and, not overproduced necessarily, but just, they're always raw and real, but like sometimes they're going to be more raw than other times. Sometimes they are going to be more kind of cleaned up and crispy and, maybe even focused, always focused really. But there might be some of these too that I just sprinkle in the mix that are just so real and in the moment. And I don't know, maybe this is actually what you need right now, because, listen, we look at fucking, I'm about to go here right now, but social media, it's like you see all this shit out there and it can make you feel like, do you have your shit together? You're seeing all these, posts and these people doing all these things, and it looks like it's all put together so perfectly. And it can make all of us go, wait, am I killing it? Do I have my shit together? Listen, every fucking person even all the people who have their shit together, I consider myself someone who has her shit together. That does not mean I don't have messy parts on this, shit together fucking life that I'm living. We all do. So I think that there's actually value in sharing this with you, that, oops, this happened. I'm finding fucking humor in it. I'm actually appreciating my perspective on it. And now I'm sharing that perspective and inviting you to look into your life and potentially look at an area of your life where you can offer yourself this perspective, this humor, laugh, release some tension, and also accept that, sometimes shit's just going to be a little bit messy, and that's beautiful too. It's beautiful too. Dang. All right. That's what I've got for you guys right now. I just emptied the tank. You guys, if you're still with me, I love you. These ones are really important too. man, it's such a fun process, this thing called life, and this, beautiful podcast that I have that I just love so much. And I'm always so grateful for you to spend your time here with me. And I'm so looking forward. I'm dropping a sick episode this coming week for all of you guys. I'm so excited about it. I'm going to save it. I kind of want to leak it a little bit, but I'm going to save it. But it's a conversation with a woman that I so admire, a friend of mine who really does inspire me. She keeps it so fucking real. So tune in. It will be dropping before the weekend. I can't wait. And aside from that, thank you so much again for humoring me on this very in the moment raw episode. Sam, my girl, thank you for the inspiration. It's just beautiful how the dots connected. Did you manifest this, Sam? Guaranteed she did, you guys. All right, you guys, I love you and thank you so much again, and I will catch you on the next one.
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode, you guys. If you loved it, please share it on your social. Throw it up on your Instagram stories and tag me. I'm at Black Belt Beauty. I am also at Roxy Look, RoxyLook. I love connecting with you guys. This is a conversation that I want to just continue growing with you guys. So if you feel inspired to hit me up, do so in that space. I always enjoy hearing from you. If you'd like to support this podcast, you can do so by rating it and reviewing it via iTunes. It's such supportive help, you guys. It really helps the visibility of this podcast. So I appreciate and thank you in advance for doing that. And last but not least, if you are interested in starting your own podcast, or perhaps you already have one and you need help with, editing your audio and the production of it, I cannot recommend my producers enough. Resonate Recordings, you guys, they are the bomb. I rely on them. They are an absolute supportive tool to me and my podcast. So check them out and let them know that Black Belt Beauty sent you. And on that note, you guys, I'm signing off with all my love and always looking forward to catching you on the next.